So we're going to load set, and actually I can zoom this one in. Or maybe I can, I don't know. There we go, thank you.
Please forgive Dave, he's learning how to use a Mac.
Yeah, I'm just going to skip this one, I think. Help. Is there a font? Ah, thank you. Oh, man. Oh, God. Go over very... There we go, okay. Yeah, it's anti-device on mine. So from the Social Engineer Toolkit, it's got a lot of pre-built-in attack vectors into it. Really cool tool if you haven't checked it out. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the Tinsy hid method, and we're going to do the PowerShell HTTP get method. And set will basically set everything up for you. It'll create the payload for you, backdoor the executable through Metasploit, so it gets to run antivirus. And then it'll pre-program the Tinsy device for you in a sense. I'll show you in a second. So all we're doing is generating the Metasploit payload, encoding it using the backdoor executable method through Metasploit, and encodes it, and then it extracts what's called a PDE file. Now in the Adreno language, the PDE file is what you use your code in order to upload to this specific device. So what we're going to do is it's going to set up a listener for us. We're going to copy this to my desktop, and then we're going to drag this over here. And this is the Adreno programming language, the IDE. Now from here, this little Tinsy device thing is actually going to upload the compiled code that we have onto our Tinsy device. So I have this little Tinsy device here that we modified, and we're going to put that in, and we're going to upload it. It's fine. It's uploading right now. And we're good. So now we have our program Tinsy device that's non-malicious in nature. What we're going to do is we're going to plug this into a server 2008, R2, fully patched, all that good stuff, right? And I'm going to sit here and watch. There's a little bit of delay. There's a little bit of delay I put in here because I was going to explain what's going on in between, so I probably should have removed the delay a little bit. But what had just happened is it used the keystrokes to type out our PowerShell-based payload, had it download our interpreter payload, and now it just executed. And now we got a shell.
Or popped a box.
So what does this mean? Really, antivirus is not picking this up.
Yeah, antivirus, HIPs, none of that stuff's picking this up. So everything that we're writing in PowerShell is completely missed by that. They do catch one thing. There was like a Trojan written back like in 2006 or 2007 that was just kind of a proof of concept back when it was still codenamed Monad. But that was real crappy and didn't really do much, and it relied on peer-to-peer networks. But this stuff is totally off their radar.
And what I'll say is the usefulness of PowerShell really does help us from a security standpoint of doing post-exploitation type scenarios that you necessarily wouldn't have traditionally. And, you know, it's not a bad thing that PowerShell is in there at all in any way, shape, or form. You know, again, this isn't a rip against PowerShell in any way, but what I will say is that, you know, from the security standpoint, there's a lot of things that we can be doing and a lot of things that we can be coding that we're not doing right now through PowerShell that we didn't have available to us. So as IT is using, you know, the sysadmins are using PowerShell for automation of tasks, we should definitely be using it too from a security standpoint. I mean, you can do automation of, you know, baseline, minimum security baselines, deploying them throughout your entire organization, automated, and doing continuous monitoring of it. I mean, it's really, really powerful. And in the new version, you can actually do remoting capabilities. So, yeah. So the ability to, the future plans that we're going to be doing this is basically to do process injection and code injection capabilities within PowerShell. So injecting into existing processes and being able to manipulate and cross over to other processes. And then the ability to deploy security baselines to multiple systems and ensure enforcement just as a countermeasure.
Real quick, we wrote all the proof of concept code, so it's going to be up on the website in version 1. So it's compatible with all versions of PowerShell, so you don't have to worry about having version 2 installed. So you can use it on your XP SP3 workstation that has it installed.
So, as in line with doing perfect timing, does anybody have any questions?
So for the Windows machine that you actually got the shell on, who are you logged in as?
You can be logged in as anyone. As long as you have access to PowerShell, you can run it.
So the shell that you actually got was just access rights to that user?
Absolutely, yeah. You're running under the context of that user account, correct. Yep. Good question.
You say you work with Microsoft. Have you worked with any of the AV guys or have a feel on if they are looking into it in the near future, the PowerShell bit more, or is it still not being touched?
We actually haven't worked with the AV vendors as far as looking into this, but I mean it's definitely something we definitely should do. When we did this, I mean we definitely wanted to contact Microsoft and let them know what we're doing, but actually didn't even blip our minds to do the AV guys. But
yeah, even Microsoft agreed that this was a oversight on the AV part, that
Right.
they need to look into this as well.
right, what's up? I'm sorry, what did you say?
I thought I'm just curious if like next week they're all going to
I'm sure they're gonna be going to our site every 5 minutes looking for the PowerShell scripts, and they'll definitely be getting flagged. But you never
Yeah,
know.
just like they do with SET.
Yeah, set every day. Any other questions? Well, hey guys, I really appreciate you coming out. You can always go to www.secmaniac.com and definitely follow us on Twitter, Dave_REL1K, Relic, and WinFang98. Thanks guys, appreciate it.